In this video, I'll show you how to go through the initial setup on your MacBook Air M4. First, we have to select the language. Everything that I'll show you next is done with the trackpad. If you want to scroll down, simply use 2 fingers, and this way you can scroll up and down, and to select, you just have to tap once on the pad. So I'll select English and press on the arrow on the lower right side. Next, select your country from the list that is over here and press continue. Then press not now on the lower right side and select your Wi-Fi network, the one at your office, or if you're at home, your home Wi-Fi. So over here in this list, I'll select mine and it will ask us to type the password, which I'll do right now. Press continue. If there is a software update available for your MacBook, it will be presented to you at this stage. I highly suggest you click on continue. There's also the option to install it later if for any reasons you don't want to do it, but it's better to start fresh and to start with the last update. So I'll press continue and it will start right away the download and then proceed to install it. You don't have to touch anything. So I'll be back when this is done, since it can take a few minutes. Okay, so now that the update has been downloaded and installed, you'll get this screen again. To select your country, press continue, press not now, select again your Wi-Fi. After typing your password, press continue, press continue. And now this screen is quite important. If you want to transfer what was on your older Mac or older PC on this new MacBook, you'll have to choose between the first option, which is from a Mac, Time Machine Backup or Startup Disk, or if you have a PC and you want to transfer certain things like files, well, select from a Windows PC. If you want to start fresh, without transferring any other data to this new MacBook, you need to go on the lower left side and select Not Now. And this is what I will select for this video. I'll make a separate video showing you how to transfer your data from an older MacBook. But in this one, we'll start fresh, and I think most people will prefer to do that anyway. Now it's time to sign in into your Apple account. It's very important you do so, because if you do not have an Apple account, or you choose to not sign in your account, you won't be able to download any apps on this Mac. So go ahead and type over here the email or phone number associated with your Apple account. Press continue. And now type the password of this account. Press continue. And now you need to take your other Apple device. If you have an iPhone, open it up, because on it you're gonna get a screen and you need to type allow. This is what I'm seeing right now. And a number will be displayed on your iPhone or on your older Mac or iPad. So check your other Apple devices, you will get a code, and now it's time to type it. Once you typed it, you don't need to press anything, it will take it, just wait. Press I have read and agreed and press agree. Now it's time to create a computer account. This is different than your Apple account. So over here you have full name and account name. You can choose anything you want, really. It doesn't have to be the thing that is currently written. You can delete it and type something else. Same thing for account name. You'll have to choose a password for this new MacBook and type it again over here. You can select a hint. In case you forget this password, whatever you write in this space over here will be presented to you, just to give you a hint, and maybe you're gonna remember the password. I won't put anything in my case. You also have the option over here, allow my Apple account to reset this password. Again, if you lose this password, if you don't remember it, using your Apple account, you'll be able to reset it. So I suggest you keep this checked. You never know if you're going to forget it in the future. Once you're done, press continue. Here it's up to you to choose if you want iCloud keychain to be available on this Mac or not. This helps you keep your password from different websites or apps at the same spot on your Mac computer. This way you don't have to remember them. If you want this feature, you can select Use iCloud Keychain. If you do not want it, select Setup Later and press Continue. Next, you can enable or disable or not check it in, enable location services on this Mac. If you choose to check this, well, you allow apps like Maps, Spotlight, and other stuff like that to get your exact location, so they work better, obviously, depending where you're located. If you don't want this, or you can enable this in the future, just leave it the way it is and press Continue. They will ask over here if you're sure that you don't want to use location services. If you decided to not check it, simply click Do Not Use. Now it's time to select your time zone. If you didn't allow Apple to get your location, press Continue, press Continue, Continue. Here it's all about Apple Intelligence. There's a few features. There's many features that are not yet out and they will be added with further updates. So I'll just press Continue. If you want the voice assistant, Siri, like everybody knows it, simply by asking, hey Siri, do this or that, well, you can press Continue to enable it. If you don't want it now, or maybe you will want this in the future, select over here on the lower left side, Setup Later. Here I suggest you keep this checked and press Continue. And now they will ask you to set up Touch ID. This way you don't have to enter any passwords every time you want to unlock your computer. Simply using your fingerprint, you'll be able to do so. So I'll do it. So I'll press Continue. And now it's time to put your fingerprint over there. Let me show you. You see on the top right corner, this is where the fingerprint reader is. You don't have to press that button. Just put your finger, any finger that you want, on it multiple times so it reads from all the angle possible. Okay, try to change the angle at each press. Perfect. Continue doing it. All the edges of your finger until you see Touch ID is ready. Now press Continue. If you want to use Touch ID every time you have to pay for stuff, you can press Next. If you don't want to use your fingerprint to do so, press Setup Later. I'll press Next. If you have any credit cards in your Apple Wallet, they'll be displayed at this step and you have to select them if you want to enable Touch ID for those credit cards or debit cards. Now you have to choose 3 different looks for your Mac. You can change this in the future. So do you want it to be light? Do you want the dark theme, you know, when all the windows are dark, or you want automatic that will change depending of the time of the day? At nighttime it will be black, during the day it will be white. So it's up to you. I'll choose auto. This is what I prefer, and then press Continue. And here we have Welcome to Mac. You can press, you can type anything on the keyboard, just press Enter, and then you're gonna have Continue. And this is about it. We're now on the desktop where everything is located. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. If so, please comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.